Morning, world. It's Jehovah's Laws, that dripping blood speaker of the Word. The Word. And the Word has 10 words for you. They were called the 10 words, the 10 holy words. So, would you like to learn those 10 holy words, which were the commandments of God, the 10 commandments? Well, you have no time? Well, I have a quick version if you don't. No other gods, no graven image, no take name in vain, remember Sabbath day, honor father and mother, no kill, adultery, steal, lie, or covet. There. Can he at least learn those two? Oh wait, that's 10, isn't it? Yeah. He taught 2, I'm teaching 10. Can you see the value of keeping 10 rather than 2? It gives you a brighter faith. Yes, I've come to fulfill my Father's commandments. I'm Jesus. Oh, shoot, so I don't know them. I guess I gotta go. No. That's not how it works. See, you have to know them to teach them. So that's why God wants you to know them. So not only that He can trust you by knowing them, but also that you can teach others so He can trust them too. So they may too enter into His kingdom. You see, we're never going to get past God and His gate with His giant angels guarding it until we can recite His commandments. Until He knows you're not having any other gods before you. He knows you're not making any graven images and worshiping them instead of God. He knows you're not taking His name in vain. He knows you're keeping His Sabbath day holy. He knows you're honoring your father and mother. He knows you're not killing. He knows you're not committing adultery and lusting after women. He knows you're not stealing. And He knows you're not bearing false witness, alias lying. And He knows you're not coveting anything that is thy neighbor's. If you're chewing gum, and every day your neighbor comes up, guess what that neighbor is doing? He's coveting your gum. And eventually you're going to get pissed off and slap the shit out of him, aren't you? No. Because whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause is in danger of the judgment. That's not a good idea. I was just being humorous. You should, how many times you should forgive him for taking your gum? 7 times? Or is it 70 times 7? It's 70 times 7. Like Jesus said, instruct them. Peter walked up to Jesus and said, Master, how many times must I forgive my neighbor of his trespasses? 7 times? And Jesus replied, Nay, Peter, not 7 times, but 70 times 7 times. Okay? Alright, now for the holy version, folks. Exodus chapter 20, verses 1 to 26. Word for word, page 111, King James Version of the 10 Commandments. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods for thee. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is on the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and shewing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shall thou labor, and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. And all the people saw the thunderings, and the lightnings, and the noise of the trumpet, and the mountain smoking. And when the people saw it, they removed and stood afar off. And they said unto Moses, Speak thou with us, and we will hear, but let not God speak with us, lest we die. And Moses said unto the people, Fear not, for God is come to prove you, and that his fear may be before your faces, that ye sin not. And the people stood afar off, and Moses drew near unto the thick darkness where God was. And the Lord said unto Moses, Thus thou shalt say unto the children of Israel, Ye have seen that I have talked with you from heaven. Ye shall not make unto me gods of silver, neither shall ye make unto you gods of gold. An altar of earth thou shalt make unto me, and shalt sacrifice thereon thy burnt offerings, and thy peace offerings, thy sheep, and thine oxen. In all places where I record my name, I will come to thee, and I will bless thee. And if thou wilt make me an altar of stone, thou shalt not build it of hewn stone, for if thou lift up thy tool upon it, thou hast polluted it. Neither shalt thou go up by steps unto mine altar, that thy nakedness be not discovered thereon. How's that? Remember, the light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. You see that? But if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is the darkness? Do you see any darkness in me? I'm frowning on you because you don't know the Holy Version. I have to teach you that wimpy, quick commandment version. Come on, people, wake up and smell the Holy Version. The version I was just reciting is the Holy Version. I have a feeling we'll have to recite that Holy Version before God and His council and His saints and angels, and we'll be judged by them. Guilty or not guilty? Guilty of not knowing them, or not guilty of keeping them. The choice is yours. Make your decisions wisely. Follow God in His commandments.